Have it. There you have it. So, your campaign. Primary early voting is August 15th?
August 15th. And the last day is September 12th.
All right, so
go out and vote early. Don't vote twice because Donald Trump is finding vote fraud. We don't want to mess with that.
Right, exactly.
Go out and vote early, starting August 15th. I'll be there August 15th. I'm voting for myself. You can watch it live on Facebook.
So he's voting for himself, ladies and gentlemen.
A few other people, and I'm going to vote. I'm not voting for some other people that's going to be on the ballot, but I'm voting.
Speaking of, we got a couple of council races heating up. Any favorites that you have, even though the station is bipartisan? Any favorites that you have?
You know, I mean, there's some people I like more than I like others. Probably the councilman that I like the best is T.J. Dow. I think he's good people. I like him a lot. You know, the rest of them. Okay.
Okay. So, wow, you said the rest of them okay. That's the you know.
See, I didn't call them morons or idiots like that Sam Allett said from Scene Magazine. I don't know where that boy came up with those crazy quotes.
I wanted to talk to you about that Sam Allett, the thing from Scene Magazine. I figured that I'm glad he's not here because I figured your hands would be around his throat.
No, I wouldn't touch him. I mean, he's already been touched. He's having some issues walking around the community now, being known as a liar. What can I do for you?
So he gave Robert Kylo the A, and he said Kylo won the debate at the Lee Harvard service, and I'm like, I don't know how, but you know,
and he didn't, you know, but that's okay. That's just, you know, Scene Magazine, as far as I'm concerned, is a garbage piece of publication.
Wow.
Rich Cabot founded that paper, I think about 5 years before I founded my first newspaper in 1979, a month after my 26th birthday. The thing that used to bother me about Scene Magazine then is that we were buying records in stores, not downloading them like you young people do from these miraculous devices you call cell phones and smartphones and Androids and everything else. That's the Antichrist. I'm only kidding. But
my hand's about to burn right now because I'm holding holding a smartphone. Okay, so go ahead.
So Scene Magazine used to go into the black stores and they were pushing Record Revolution. So they had these big full-page ads for Record Revolution. They were undercutting all the black stores. And I was asking these stores, they have no black advertisers, no black writers. Why are you letting them in your store to convert your customers to their advertisers' customers? Because they're selling records almost 50 to 75 cents cheaper than what you're selling them for. So I've been watching this Scene Magazine. When I was mayor, they created a MySpace page, took a picture of me, created a fake profile, put all these four-letter words and all this craziness in it. I had to contact MySpace to take it down. But the same crap that Allard did, where he created these quotes and put them in my mouth, they created this MySpace page and then wrote a story about it as if I had created it. I got nothing to say to Scene Magazine.
Right, I understand that. So, wow. So, as far as we talked about the early voting for the mayor's race, councilman's race, how can people donate to your campaign, volunteer to your campaign, your contact, get information, Facebook, IG, you know?
Facebook is #1 for me. I'm gonna stay on Facebook now until November, and I'm on, you know, and that's when I win, I'll be on it, and you know, that's just how I look at it. But my email address is ejon1953@gmail.com. I'd give you my phone number, but it's my personal number, and I get those midnight calls, you know, can I come over? Can you come over? And I don't want everybody in Cleveland who thought they might have wanted to get with me, calling me, you know, late at night.
Okay.
I might be susceptible to some kind of crazy offers, you know.
All right, exactly.
I'm just letting you know. So ejon1953@gmail.com is my email address. ejon1953@gmail.com, or find me on Facebook. I'll be putting out a newspaper over the next couple of weeks. Actually, the last week in August, I'll be putting out a newspaper, 100,000 copies. If you want to advertise in that newspaper, you got a business, you got something you want to promote, you know, you can, if you want to give me something, that's fine. I'll put that in the campaign committee. But what I'm saying to folks, you know, if I put 100,000 papers out, you got a website, you got a business, you're a lawyer, you got a store or something like that, just buy the ad. My ad will be in it just like yours. Mine will be free because I'm doing all the damn work. and we're gonna put them out 100,000 copies.
Okay.
He just tells it like it.
Yeah.
What do you expect?
You one of the most wow. You don't pull any punches.
He's just right there.
All right.
Yeah,
So
Larry, let me say this.
Okay.
We're gonna be dead longer than we are alive, and this conversation ain't gonna matter. Okay. I looked up. I was looking at something one day. It said it was 4 billion years old. I'm like, that's 40,000 lifetimes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm good. I mean, who's gonna remember me and this conversation after I'm gone?
Well.
But you, because you'll still be here.
I will.
Larry, you still gonna be here?
Hopefully. I mean, if God willing, everybody's still gonna be. Well, you know what? I'm like.
No, I'm talking about after I'm gone.
After he's gone, he's gone.
Yeah, I'm 63. I mean, I ain't got enough. I ain't.
You know what? I have a birthday.
Spring chicken.
I mean, I have a birthday.
I'm a spring chicken to Gene Capers.
Oh, wow. Okay. But just said so. As we wrap up, because I know T-Rex has to go home, and everybody.
T-Rex don't want to go home.
T-Rex is he having fun over here. Like he having fun over here. He ain't been on the chain. He been having fun over here. Shout out to my engineer T-Rex. You know you deserve this. And before we go, any words to people who feel downtrodden? You know, any encouraging words that you have to say?
You know, I'm self-taught in everything I do, and I am self-driven in that respect. Probably one of the more difficult moments in my life came in 2009 when the pictures came out the day my father died. And
right.
I realized my world was changing, and the people that I had been loyal to and friends with weren't quite the same way with me. So I had to rethink a lot of relationships. My phone went from 100 calls a day to about 3 overnight. And it's quite interesting in politics to see almost, I don't want to use the word popularity, but people wanting to connect with you drop so dramatically. So when I moved to Warren, I didn't have friends. I didn't know anybody there. I opened up a restaurant a few months later, but for the first 6 months, all I did was go to the library, learn the area, and do some soul searching. What I came back with is this. We're all self-contained. You got to find your own strength inside you and work with that strength. And once you figure your strength, once you figure what God has given you, don't let anybody dissuade you. Don't let yourself be fearful of going forward. So the one thing I did in 2010 was lose all my fears. I don't have any fears.
Okay.
That's why I say what I want, think what I want, do what I want, the way I want. I don't care if you like it. I don't care if you don't. When I started my Facebook page, people started criticizing me for my use of 4-letter words, but I've always used 4-letter words in my writing. If you were just new to me, you didn't know this, but if you've known me, you know this. I kept forward and I said to people, I don't care whether you like what I'm saying or not. The reality is I'm giving you this information free. If you want it, it's there. If not, I'll block your ass and keep on moving. That's just how I felt about it. So for me, find your strength. Just find it and hold it. Don't worry about anything else.
Okay, that's what's up. So,
but you didn't get to talk about my physicians on EMS squads. I want to talk about that.
Go ahead.
I want mobile clinics.
Mobile clinics.
I want a city hospital system back. My dad was an RTA driver, CTS driver. I think we need to have more routes inside Cleveland. I won't go further. I know T-Rex needs to get home. But physicians on EMS squads are doable. There's a law I want you all to take a look at. Ohio Revised Code 749.01. It says legislative authority may levy tax for free hospital, free or low-cost hospital. 1953, October 1st, this law was enacted. We had a free hospital system. We let it go when Anthony Celebrezze was the mayor in 1957 and converted it over to Metro Health Hospital. Now we got Metro building 2 emergency rooms, one in Parma, one in Cleveland Heights. We need 5 in Cleveland. So I'm going to refocus and bring everything back to Cleveland. It makes no sense to me that 82% of the people who work in Cleveland don't live in Cleveland. We've watched our wealth go out the door. We had residency laws that Frank didn't enforce. So I'm simply saying that I'm going to be 100% Cleveland. 100%. I'm going to do everything I can to build this community.
Amen.
Yes,
so,
sir.
All right, so we're gonna wrap it up here. This is Larry H. Gardner with
Jay Price on the mic.
Jay Price on the night. Say it twice. Angela Y. Davis, you enjoyed your time here?
I did.
Okay. Eric,
Yes,
we're gonna bring you to our, we're gonna have a mayoral debate.
I'd love to be there.
Oh, you're gonna bring everybody there so you can pretty
this
much.
is a debate?
Yes, a debate.
Oh,
We're
I love
sponsored by us. I'll give you the time and date. Yeah, so.
Hercules up in here.
Okay, so this is.
I want to moderate.
I understand. All right, so we're going out with one of my father's favorite groups, Parliament Funkadelic. Tear the roof off the sucker. I think we did that today. We told her how much of is there any roof left, T-Rex?
I mean, what about These Hoes Ain't Loyal by Chris?
Hey.
What's wrong with y'all?
No, I'm trying to listen. I was doing it for my dad because he liked Parliament Funkadelic. Today's his birthday.
That's right. That's right.
Yes.
His favorite song.
I kind of figured that.
No, I love that song. I like it better than Truffle Butter.
Oh. What is truffle? Never mind. I quit. Larry H. Going the voice of race. If nobody changed that today, I do. We all do. Eric Jonathan Brewer, thank you very much for coming. Angela, thank you very much. Jay Price, thank you. We out. We gone.
Deuces.
Deuces.